Hi guys, it's Isa and welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna do another bookshelf tour. This time we're gonna do this tour. A while ago in my newbie booktube tag I'd say that reading runs in my family and we're here today to prove it. We're gonna do just a review of some fantasy and science fiction shelves of my parents and I really hope you like it. Here on this channel we do mainly book reviews and recommendations. I publish bookish content every Thursday and Sunday for you to enjoy. If you want to stay tuned, click the subscription button, and if you end up loving the video, give it a thumbs up. Are you ready? Yeah? Okay, let's do this. Okay, so this is what we see when we get into the library. We have this super comfy couch, some books in here. In this shelf, we're mainly gonna see a little bit of fantasy, mainly Tolkien books, and then also a lot of history. If we move a little bit down here, we see that all that shelf has military history. If we go through here, we see mainly nonfiction novels. If we continue over here, we have beautiful dog. And then in this shelf, we mainly have novels and terror books, a lot of gothic literature, as well as in here. Yes. Yeah. Are you excited? Should we go through the fantasy shelves? Yeah? Yeah? Okay, let's do that. In this shelf, we're mainly gonna see fantasy and science fiction. Starting with Dune by Frank Herbert, we see this edition from 1981, so it's been a lot. Then we have Children of Dune, which seems that also with, and they have the Messiahs of Dune. We also have God Emperor of Dune. Da-na-na-na-na. And then we also have this one. Then we go to the Dragonlance Chronicles and have the first one. Also, let's see, my dad bought this book in the 90s, and this is the edition of 1984. So it's been a while. Then we have the second one, and also the third one. Ta-da. And then we're gonna move full Tolkien, and we start with The Hobbit. This was an edition bought in 82. Then we have Lord of the Rings, the first one, the second one, The Two Towers, and the third one. Hi. These are ugly book covers, right? Like, what is this? Anyway, this was something that happened a long time ago, again, bought in the 80s. This is actually the second edition, anyway, of the books in Spanish. Then we also have the Silmarillion, which is actually a first edition. It was published in Spanish in March of 84, and it was bought in May. So, yes. And then my dad has all the tales of Tolkien, so they're smaller, but again, very good. Okay, now we're gonna go through the Gothic literature and we're gonna see the collection of Valdemar, which is a Spanish publisher, and it just has everything within horror. So we're gonna start seeing the first one is The Signal Man by Charles Dickens, who beyond being a great writer for the 19th century, he also did a little bit of terror, and it seems that this one is about ghost stories. And then we're gonna go to The Room in the Tower by Benson, and this is also a collection of different stories around ghosts, demons, and all of that. Then we go to
collected ghost stories by M.R. James, which it seems that it's also a classic, and again, it's a collection of different ghost stories. We move to the second shelf, and then we continue with more books that are a collection of different stories that are spooky, of ghost and downright terror. We have The Italian, we have The Monkey's Paw and Other Tales, we have The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. We also have the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and we're gonna end with Dracula. Then the last shelf, we're gonna continue with other terror books in here. It's not just gothic literature, but it's also more modern terror books. And we have Bram Stoker. We also have Alexander Dumas. And then we also have a book from Arthur Conan Doyle, which is the writer of Sherlock Holmes, but he also went to terror stories, and this one is obviously inspired in Egypt. And yeah, a lot of different other books. Io, should we continue with science fiction? Yeah? Do we want to see a little bit of Asimov? Do we? Yeah? Okay, let's do it. And now we move to another room, because it's in this room, particularly in this shelf, where the majority of the science fiction books are held. We start with Neuromancer by William Gibson, which is supposed to be what inspired the Matrix movies. We also have Solaris by Stanislav Lem. We have The Left Hand of Darkness by Ursula K. Le Guin. We have also another book from Wells. We also have one from Stravatsky. We also have Jurassic Park. The book covers are hideous, but you need to acknowledge that this is from 1992 and this was from 75. So it's from a long time ago. Then we move to Carl Sagan with Contact. We also have two books of Asimov, so Foundation and Robots. And we also have very hideous book covers for Ender's Game. Look at this. And also, look at this! Tchan! And that was it for today. I really hope you liked the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this one, subscribe to the channel. And I will hope to see you soon in new videos. Bye!